Hello there. Happy day 25 countdown. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I've made a commitment to come on every single day and to give you a live update and share tips with you on what I'm doing to get lean and get ready to get on stage to compete at the NANBF Bikini Masters competition, which I'm going to be competing in the 40 plus category and also the 50 plus category. I'm excited. I haven't been on the stage for 20 years doing this. I've been on the stage many other times doing speaking and teaching engagements, but yeah, not in a bikini. So this is going to be challenging. I'm excited though. It's going to be a lot of fun. Actually, my suit is this color. It's a real light blue with a lot of iridescent rhinestones, and it was kind of fun picking that out. And Perfect Fitwear, Jay helped me with that, and they are designing it. It's a custom made, custom sewn, custom cut, the whole deal. So that was kind of fun, made me feel special. And yeah, the shoes are a challenge. Been working on posing and walking in those babies. They're 5-inch heels. And it's just funny. It's so funny that I'm even doing this. Actually, it's cracking myself up because I really didn't think I would ever do this. But I am. And you know what? If God calls you to something, even if you think you don't want to do it, and if he calls you to it, you need to just walk out and obey and do it. And I have experienced amazing growth. Man, I tell you, it takes a whole different mindset. It takes some fierce mindset. It takes discipline that I've never had before. So I'm really developing a whole new level of discipline that can transfer over to all areas of my life to really help me make good decisions. And so this has been a great thing for me. I know it's not for everybody, and I certainly know that you know, there's a lot that you do in this that you can actually share with other people in their just normal walk of how it can help them and bless them and help them choose their foods to benefit them and to benefit their health and their energy levels. And so today I'm going to talk to you about macros. What are macros? And so Aaron Callister is my trainer, and he does my macros for me, the balance. So this is what it looks like. He sends me this little form here every week, and it all goes on how much I weigh and how we progress down. And so he puts this little formula together. It's really down to the science, and I wanted to share with you what we're doing. And so we started out with doing a split that really, it was pretty simple, and it was like, oh, I can do that, right? In fact, I was having a hard time even eating as many carbs as he was telling me to eat. So we started out, I started out like 126 pounds. This was at weeks. I started at 16 weeks out. Now we're a little less than 4 weeks out. And my split was 125 grams of carbs, 150 grams of protein, and 50 grams of fat. And that stayed pretty steady, like on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then he started to play with them a little bit that following week. So what would happen then is he would drop it down from 125 carbs down to 100 carbs, and then over time it just continually dropped down to how many carbs I would be getting each week. And so, hi Rachel. So anyway, this week now my macros are, I only get 50 grams of carbs on Sunday, 170 grams of protein, and 35 grams of fat. And yes, that is for the whole day. So Monday it dropped even more, and now here we are on Monday, 25 grams of carbs, 170 grams of protein, 35 grams of fat. So how do you do that? Well, you have to split that up into 6 mini meals, and the last meal can't have any carbs in it. Now, please understand that you can eat about 5 to 6 cups of greens, which means all different kinds of leafy greens, broccoli, asparagus. That really doesn't count towards your carb counting, okay? So, but what's really interesting, guys, when I really started counting my macros, I couldn't believe how easy it was to get to 25 grams of carbohydrates. All right, and carbohydrates are important. They're what really, give you, some energy. And so that's why now, as I'm really depleting down the energies, maybe you've noticed the last few videos, the energy is kind of starting to drop a little bit. And so it's really important that you balance the carb and the protein, the fat throughout the day, except that sixth meal. Then we're not doing any fat, and we're not doing any, well, maybe a little bit of fat, but not much, but we're not doing any carbs. And so this is what my split looks like for today. I just wanted to share this with you because a lot of people are just curious about this. So this is what it looks like today. And so as you can see, that's how it's broken down. So each meal, that's what I get. So 5 grams of carbs, 28 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat. And I'm eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. Yeah, it kind of becomes a job, right? But then the last meal, I'm just having 28 grams of protein. And I'm going to be doing that ratio. I weigh in first thing Friday mornings, and then I email it to him, and then he adjusts things from there. So this is actually peak week counts as 1 week. And so this is actually considered my 3rd week out. We take the peak week out. And yeah, so 25 grams of carbs, right? So I'm doing that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, my proteins are going to come up a little bit more. And then on Thursday, no carbohydrates, 180 grams of protein, 40 grams of fat. So how am I getting my fat? Sorry, I'm getting a lot of text messages. I like to cook my lean meats. Usually it's chicken breasts or turkey, and I will cook that in coconut oil, and that's where I'm getting my fat from. I also get it from a little bit of peanut butter. I'm getting my carbs right now from, I really love those popcorn rice cakes. They're only 7 carbs in one, and then I'll put like a little, gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'll put a little natural peanut butter on it or natural almond butter. But now I'm really watching the fat intake too. And so it's just about reading those labels. So people are like, what can you eat? Well, that's the thing. I mean, really, you're eating a lot of lean meats. And I don't know if, a lot of fitness people would agree, or competitors would agree, drinking a lot of protein shakes. But guys, I'm drinking a lot of my protein because just eating it, it's just too much. It just gets to be too much for me. And so here's the other thing. When you're eating a lot of protein, and if you're not eating a lot of those leafy greens, you got to get those in, you're going to get constipated. And so, yeah, I talk about that stuff. And so what do? Well, one of my favorite things that I use is a Smooth Move tea. And it's got fennel seed in it, and I just drink a cup before I go to bed. So any of you that have any issues with that, whether it's because you're competing or you're eating a ton of protein, you're not getting enough fiber, do that. Just take a cup of tea before you go to bed, and you'll be good to go. But you can buy that anywhere. I buy the mint organic, Smooth Move tea. You can get it anywhere, basically grocery store. So there's my product tip for you. The other thing that I really like to do is I drink a green drink. And I put my grains in there, and I make sure I'm drinking that as well. That helps me make sure I'm getting on phytonutrients. I drink strong and happy, and I take some other supplements, but I'm not going to get into that today. So today I was mainly talking to you about those mini meals, because last night I was sharing with you the 6 mini meals and how do you do that. So if you're not getting ready for a fitness competition, you're not going to deplete like I am. You're not going to go as low carbohydrate. You're not going to go as low calories. Guys, I'm also doing, cardio now, sometimes twice a day. I went last night. I went again this morning. And I just, I'll do 40 minutes and I'll have a lot of clothes on, and I'll just hit it hard and just sweat like crazy. I'll go into the steam room and really sweat it out. You want to just get those toxins out, and drink a gallon of water a day. Just fill up a gallon jug and just make sure that's gone by the end of the night. So if you're not doing a fitness competition, still it's really important, you guys, to break up those meals. I always tell people, listen, find a protein shake that you like. There, Dymatize has a lot of different fun flavors. It does have some sucralose in it. Those of you that don't like sucralose, you're not going to like that. But they use stevia with it as well. But one of my favorite flavors is the fudge brownie. Oh, it tastes like you're eating a fudge brownie. It's really good. I just mix it in water. 25 grams in a scoop, no carbs, no fat. It also comes in cinnamon bun. What else did I? Oh, chai tea latte. So that's a good one to do. And I'll do that for a few meals. And then I'll just make sure I have my chicken, already cooked, and just, I weigh things out because you have to do grams to keep it really specific. It is down to a science when you're competing. It really is. And that's why I send my numbers in to Erin each week. And I think I shared with you before that I had dropped about probably 4 or 5% by now, body fat. And I hadn't lost a ton of weight, but really shrinking down now, seeing it happen. I was getting a little nervous. I'm thinking, am I going to be ready? I'm like, wow. I mean, I'm not seeing it happen. But he just said, just trust the process and it'll work. And it is. It's starting to happen now, certainly so. So I'm excited. I'm trying to not get grumpy because, when you're not eating many carbs and stuff, you tend to, and if you're training and working out, it does zap your energy a little bit. So that's been a challenge for me. You can ask my kids. I think I'm okay, get a little edgy, but I think the biggest key for me at this stage, I think I'm good to go, is making sure I'm getting in my water, and also making sure that I'm sleeping, because when you are carb depleting, it's harder to have that real sound sleep. So those are my challenges. So I don't know, what are your challenges, you guys? What do you challenge? What can I help you with? I'm just here sharing my journey with you in hopes that maybe I could give you some insight or some tips of what you're doing. I think the greatest thing that you can grab for a snack is some raw nuts, or, and a half an apple or small apple, half a banana, something like that. That's a great thing for you to grab. The other thing I always do is I always have a bunch of chicken breasts cooked up. I actually will put coconut oil, all of them. I'll marinate them a little bit in that, or olive oil. Put all different, like pepper. I'll even use curcumin. A lot of different spices, and then I'll bake it slowly, and it stays a little bit moist. Cut them up, and then literally you can just throw them in baggies, and you just grab them and take them with you so that you have it. The other thing that I really like is there's, the Quest protein bars are pretty good. I found another protein bar I like. That's actually a birthday cake protein bar that are pretty good, and they're by Oh Yeah, and they are Oh Yeah too. They're really, really good. So there's my tips for today. This was day 25. Tomorrow will be day 24. And these days are going to go by quickly. So just getting ready, just staying focused. I'm working hard on my businesses, and just staying focused on what I need to do to get through these next 3 weeks. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.